Okay, today is July 23rd, 2020. And right now at 9:50, we have a temperature of 63 degrees here in the foothills of Los Angeles. The relative humidity is 72%. We have a dew point of 54 degrees, and the barometric pressure has dropped. We're at 29.89 inches. Okay, so the big news is that Douglas has continued to strengthen all day. This morning, this was a Category 2 storm with 110 mile per hour winds. And we see that tonight it is now officially a Category 4 storm, right on the threshold of Category 4 with 130 mile per hour winds. Pressure has dropped to 954 millibar. This is moving west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. And this storm is actually scheduled to run right over Maui, the island of Maui, over the weekend. Let's take a look here at the cone track, which is right here. We can see that the storm is going to move right over what looks like Maui on Sunday afternoon. So everybody on the Hawaiian Islands, I hope you're getting your fresh water and food ready to go, because it looks like this may be a disaster in the making right here. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the water vapor map. Let me set the some better contrast here, and we can see that here's Douglas with a very well-defined eye wall as we watch this loop. This is a this thing just keeps resetting. Let's see if we can get this correct. Okay. So we can see that eye wall right there, and we see the blast pattern. The storm is being targeted, and we see the blast pattern, this icicle pattern all around the edge of that storm. And the question is are the weather controllers going to allow this Category 4 storm to continue right towards the islands at full strength? We're going to keep a very close eye on this. We haven't done a video in 10 days, but it looks like the hurricane season is ramping up. I've mentioned this before, but we see these kind of storms brewing all year round down here in the near the equator, and it just so happens that they kill every one of them during the off season. But when the hurricane season starts in early June, they allow these storms to strengthen, and this is what we're seeing here. So we've got a Category 4. This is Douglas, Hurricane Douglas, and it is scheduled to move right over the Hawaiian Islands. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. Let's go ahead and look at the this is the long wave IR map, and we see that Hannah has formed today. This was a tropical depression here in the Gulf of Mexico, and we're watching this 24-hour loop here, and we can see that the development, actually, we can watch this storm develop, and we begin to see some rotation right here in the center, counterclockwise rotation towards the end. So we do have a tropical storm. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the Atlantic. Okay, there we go. So we have Hannah, which formed today with 40 mile per hour winds. It's moving west-northwest at 7 miles per hour with a 1,002 millibar pressure. And down here we have Gonzalo. This has been around for about 3 days now. Gonzalo is moving due west at 14 miles per hour. We have to keep an eye on this one because this will soon be a hurricane as it moves westbound. We'll have to watch this and make sure that we'll just keep an eye on both of these and see what happens. And then we have another disturbance right off Africa with a 0% chance. And so we'll keep an eye on all this stuff, but mainly the East Pacific is what and the Central Pacific is what we're focusing on right at the moment. So this is a dangerous storm continuing to strengthen and headed right for the Hawaiian Islands. And once again, we see that very well-defined eye wall. And this is going to be just a short report. I'm going to try to pull up some close-up shots. We can see that the storm is being targeted. There's some disorganization in this 24-hour loop. We also see the blast pattern, the icicle pattern there. We're going to keep a close eye on this, and we'll do another report probably, if not in the morning tomorrow, Friday morning. We'll certainly get one during the day or in the early evening tomorrow night. Okay, that's going to be it for now.